Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer had been searching for an electric bike for quite some time, and after extensive research finally decided to purchase this scooter. They are pleased with their decision. Our reviewer had specific criteria. The bike needed a strong battery and motor, a decent warranty, and affordable or free shipping. This scooter met all of these requirements and even offered additional benefits. The company's location within the same state was a definite plus, and they found the tech support and service to be excellent. The fact that this scooter is foldable was another advantage, providing a backup plan if the battery were to die while out and about. Putting the scooter together wasn't too difficult, despite the fact that the reviewer isn't a mechanic. They encountered a few minor issues, such as the seat being difficult to insert, and challenges with aligning the front fender and getting one side of the LCD display screwed down. With some basic tools, patience, and a little problem solving, they managed to assemble it. The initial impression after charging the battery and taking it for a spin was very positive. The power assist system, PA, worked well, and the throttle was effective. The bike felt fast though limited to 20 mph, and shifting was generally smooth, although there were some minor issues that cropped up later. Overall, the first ride was enjoyable. However, the reviewer did experience some problems that required a visit to a local bike shop. The shifter and derailleur were out of sync, which made it impossible to use the highest gear. It turned out that the derailleur hanger was bent, causing the chain to rub and preventing smooth movement. Apparently this is a common issue with shipped e-bikes. The good news is that the company was incredibly helpful and even reimbursed the repair bill. This client would recommend this scooter to anyone looking for an affordable electric bike. It offers great value for the price, and the company provides exceptional customer service.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer is new to the world of bikes, especially e-bikes, but a recent situation forced their hand. Without a personal vehicle, the need for reliable transportation to work became paramount. Their area is known for its challenging terrain, full of thorns, and they often take shortcuts through fields, making flat tires a frequent nuisance. That's why they chose this fat tire bike, hoping it would provide the necessary power and durability to navigate fields and tackle a steep hill on their commute. Now for the downsides, which the client admits might stem from inexperience. The brakes, they squeal constantly. This reviewer has tried everything, sanding, new pads, even a professional bike shop visit, but the persistent squealing remains. The brakes do work though, providing some stopping power, but the noise is a recurring frustration. Perhaps monthly brake replacements are needed, as they start squealing almost immediately no matter what. However, the positives far outweigh the negatives. This client had a significant collision with a solid object that bent the handlebars, even though they were tightly secured. Their bike rack and accessories were damaged, but the tires, wheels, and the bike itself remained remarkably intact, requiring no adjustments. In a separate incident, they fell off the bike and needed an ambulance. Because it's a folding bike, it was easily transported with them in the ambulance and stored at the hospital. The portability of this scooter is a major selling point for the reviewer. It fits easily into their husband's Toyota Corolla, the only vehicle they own, which was a key factor in their purchase. They were able to fit it on the ambulance and store it in the security office at the hospital I was transported to. In conclusion, this client needed a reliable, portable, and durable form of transportation for emergencies and daily use, and this scooter has delivered. They are at 100 miles of use and will update the performance.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer initially had a very rocky start with this scooter, to say the least. Their first experience was quite disappointing, as the package arrived clearly tampered with and showing signs of previous use. The included tools were loose, parts of the bike had already been assembled, and there was even dirt on the tires. More critically, after assembling the scooter, they encountered an error code that rendered it unusable. They tried troubleshooting by checking all the connections and swapping batteries, but nothing worked. It felt like they'd been shipped a defective return without proper inspection. However, this client contacted support and was pleasantly surprised by their responsiveness. Although initially directed to the Amazon seller rather than the manufacturer, they found the seller quick to reply and willing to help. They were issued a return label and offered a discount on a replacement. Ultimately, the situation was resolved when the seller issued a refund, and the reviewer purchased a replacement that worked perfectly. While they initially planned to increase the rating to only 4 stars, the reviewer was so impressed with the excellent customer service, especially considering potential difficulties others have reported, that they ultimately gave the product a 5-star rating. Despite the initial defective product, the quick responses and willingness to make things right made for a great experience overall. One final note, the seat isn't great, so budget for replacement.
If this video helped you out, give it a like and hit subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.